Jesus came to the earth to die for our sins.
God is really racist. I just told you God's racist.
To be honest, I don't like the way you speak about my ancestors. You have no idea where I come from.
But that's what I'm saying.
You have no idea what my ancestors have done, and just to say that they're slave traders. So yeah, police car over there. Obviously recent news about the Israel-Palestine conflicts.
The racist suspect Nazis always try and get some...
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they? Well,
so that's why you're a suspect.
That's what you see over here. All these buildings have been boarded up and closed down. Oh, getting too old for this. London is a city of opposites, home to both the richest and the poorest communities in the country, often living side by side. Today, we're going to explore some of the nicest areas in the country and some of the roughest to see just how stark the difference is. Join me. Oh, nice, nice. Is this
brand new
flavour? Okay, wow, really
enjoy
cool.
yourself.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. Well, it's my lucky day here in Victoria Station. They're giving out strawberry cider. It's a new flavour. Let's give it a try. How every good vlog should start. That's very nice. Strongborough, if you're looking for new sponsors, my inbox is open. Right, so we're going to start this vlog off by heading over to a place called Chelsea. It's about a 20-minute walk from Victoria. The reason we're going here is because it's just what I see as the epitome of the posh, nice part of London. It's filled with lots of beautiful shops, lots of cafes and stuff like that. So we're gonna go and check that out and see what it's like. So you're already over here, we're just getting a sign of kind of the London, the kind of nice side of London. You see over here, there's little cafes you can go to, like the acai place. I don't even know what acai is, but you always see acai shops about. You know, nice kind of beauty salons like this. And just everything's very kind of peaceful and calm and very clean. And this is kind of London at its best, I guess. You know, this is where life is pretty nice here. You know, you see all these beautiful streets. Look how clean all these streets look. Look how nice and old these houses are. So what's quite interesting over here is we just have a variety of different embassies. Obviously with this area, like, there's a lot of money, and I guess they just have a lot of embassies as well. Here we've got Norway, Norwegian embassy. Got a pride flag there as well. Yeah, wonder if there's one of those outside the Saudi embassy. Over here we've got the Spanish embassy, Bruneian embassy. No pride flag outside of that one. But look at these buildings, guys. Look how magnificent these buildings are over here. And this is just really, you see this architecture all over London. There's these kind of big columns, very grand houses. Don't know what they are today, probably flats that people live in. The truth is, a lot of them are probably sold out to Russian oligarchs and no one lives in them, but yeah, here we go. So it's quite interesting wandering around this part of London because obviously it's very beautiful and it's very nice, but also everything feels a little bit sort of almost too good to be true, you know, like it almost feels like this is a kind of museum, you know, like there's not that many people about. It's all quite quiet, and everything's very kind of squeaky clean. It almost feels like, yeah, it's all pretend, like it's not a real part of the city. This. See again, look at these buildings over here. I don't know how old they are. They look kind of Victorian, kind of Gothic. Yeah, we just see how well preserved all this old architecture is. Fuck. Let's put a little bummer on this. Just stepped into some dog shit. For fuck's sake. Not much I can do about it. On with the vlog, I guess. So as you can see over here, we're just here in, I don't know what this is called, Duke of York Square, I think. Just outside Sloane Square station. And as you can see, it's absolutely lovely here. You know, everyone's just out, wandering around with their friends, you know, going to get coffee. It's not very nice weather, but people are still, you know, enjoying it. And yeah, it's really, this is really like London at its best, I guess, you know. Everything's very clean, everything's very tidy. Yeah, but we're just gonna go into this place over here and sort of try and get something to eat, because I'm actually flagging a bit. Need a bit of energy. Alright, well, let's check out this press over here, see what it's like. What can you get here at this press a manger? Oh, some nice sandwiches, nice little protein bowl. Yeah, what am I going to get? I think it's between these two, the bacon baguettes or the Wiltshire cured ham. It's going to be the Wiltshire cured ham. Let's give it a try. Check out downstairs here. Look at all this lovely space. Look how so nice everything is. Alright, so before we leave, we're going to check out this place over here. The Hagen in Chelsea. It's apparently the best coffee in town, so let's go inside and see what it's like. Did you do like an iced latte here?
Iced latte?
Yeah, yeah.
Which milk would you like?
Sorry?
A regular milk? Or
Regular milk, please. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yes, yeah.
Are you filming?
Oh yeah, if that's alright, yeah. How is life here in Chelsea? Good?
Oh yeah, very good.
Nice.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, yeah. Enjoying the area. So, okay, I just ordered a nice iced latte here. This is kind of a classic upmarket coffee shop, which is kind of a really small building, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of nowhere to sit, but maybe we just sit over here. Sorry, I'm gonna, yeah, sorry. Thank you. Thanks very much. Oh, there we go. Just bought an iced latte from this place over here, Hagen, Chelsea. Yeah, very nice. And I'd love to stay here, you know, because it's really nice. Yeah, pretty chill, fun place. But unfortunately, we've got places to be, and it's time to go and check out some of the rougher parts of the city. You'll see where I'm headed in a minute. Okay, so we're about to head to a place called Tottenham, which is notorious for being one of the rougher parts of London. And I just thought it would be perfect for this vlog, just because it's such a weird place, and it's just miles away from what we've seen today here in Chelsea. So yeah, let's check it out.
Cadogan Gardens, Sloane Square.
Right, so we've just got on the tube here at Pimlico, and yeah, we're gonna head off to Tottenham in a second. The reason why I'm so interested in Tottenham in particular is it's a really surreal place. Like, you know, there are a lot of parts of London that maybe are a bit rougher, maybe a bit sort of worse than Tottenham, but there's just something about Tottenham where just the vibe is just so weird. It's just such a strange place. And so it really was just the only choice for me to go there.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's been in
Well, it's a very crowded train here in on the Victoria Line's day. Yeah, it's Saturday, so everyone's hitting the town, and yeah, it's a bit of a tight squeeze, but we're getting there. Right, well, we've finally made it to our stop here in Tottenham Hale. Let's see how different it is. Oh, I'm really feeling the tension, the suspension in the air, you know. What's it going to be like? It's going to be safe. Let's have a look. So far, so good. This is the tube station, Tottenham. Looks much the same. All right, Tottenham Hale. Let's go. Where's the way out? Over here. All right, so we just arrived here in Tottenham, and I wouldn't say it's like a jaw-dropping. I wouldn't say it's a jaw-dropping difference here, but the atmosphere is certainly very different. And yeah, so we're going to chuck away this coffee and have a little wander around and see how things are here in one of London's dodgiest areas. So all in all, the atmosphere here is, you know, doesn't really feel that dodgy. Like I say, there's just lots of new builds, and whenever you have new builds, it does kind of feel quite calm. Like, it doesn't feel that dodgy. But what I will say is there is quite a sort of weird atmosphere in the air. Like, everything's quite kind of spacious, and yeah, there's sort of a slight tenseness in the air, like something's possibly going to kick off. Oh shit! Wow. So you see over here, all these buildings have been, by the looks of things, boarded up and closed down. See, they've just got this stuff here. Yeah, this used to be someone's front door. Now it's completely boarded up. Same with this house. Same over here. Presumably it's been boarded up because they don't want some squatters to come in here and, you know, take it over. But for whatever reason, no one lives here anymore. So yeah, it's just been left. You can see, look, people have come here and just chilled out here with a few drinks, a few beers. Yeah, this probably used to be a really nice residential home. So it's been graffitied over, and people have just left a load of crap over here, a load of sofas and stuff. So people can't be bothered to chuck out. Right. So just look at the size of all these things, these massive skyscrapers going up. And I was talking to my friend about this earlier today. He lives in one of these big new builds like these. And we were walking around Croydon, which is quite a similar area to this, where there are lots of closed down buildings. And he said it was so funny that, you know, the house he lives in, like the flat he lives in, is like brand new. And yet there are so many buildings like in his area that are really old that have just been kind of closed down. And it seems to be the same here. You know, it's so strange that people are investing all this money building all these new you know, flats over there, when right there are some houses already that, you know, some lovely, beautiful houses that people just can't be bothered to renovate. And I guess the thing is that it's just in some sense cheaper just to build a massive monstrosity of a block of flats than it is to, you know, look after what you have already. Unfortunately, that's just the way a lot of London's going. Over here we've got a few corner shops and stuff. What can you get here? Some Malt Guinness. Not falling for that one again. Yeah, I might just get some chewing gum or something. So over here we've just got the Deluxe Mania and the Golden Buffet. Just see someone's had a nice little bottle of cognac, some tonic wine. See a police car over there. This is like that's like the second police car I've seen so far. I've been here, I guess I've been for about an hour now, but still. And over here we've got the Tottenham Hale retail park. Serving all Tottenham Hale's biggest needs. Getting some very odd looks. Wandering around here with a camera. How do you think London in general? Yeah, you wanna not overdo it on the vlogging front. Another police car behind us over there. Looks like we've got a charity shop over here selling some stuff. Let's have a look. Selling some nice shoes. Sort of dull. Can I ask what's going on here? Is this like a charity shop or something?
We are CIC, Community Interest Company, but yeah, we work more or less the same as charity. Do you know CIC?
CIC, no, I don't.
CIC, you have. Okay,
what is it?
It's like, how I explain to people, it's something in between charity and regular company combined, but we work towards community.
So you're just raising some funds here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And how is life here in Tottenham? Is it nice?
It's changing.
It's changing.
Are you making some kind of
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
project or
Yeah,
something?
no pressure. Yeah.
No, it's changing.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
New development changed a lot, but
Yeah,
it's still like sour sweet.
Sour sweet, like so much of London, you know.
So yeah, but it's getting better, to be honest. And no, we're not complaining. Not complaining.
Good to hear. Never good to complain.
No.
Yeah. Oh, pleasure to meet you. Take care. Go. Just another police car. Just going up ahead on the streets here in Tottenham. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I might not be able to be allowed to film what's happening, but I'll just see. We'll try and get closer. So yeah, all in all, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe you can see behind me there's sort of police tape over there. So it looks like some shit was going down. Fuck knows what that was about, but yeah, pretty weird. So I think over here we've got a religious nutter who we're gonna try and talk to, see what he's got to say about life here in Tottenham.
I'm preaching about Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm preaching that Jesus came to the earth
Yeah.
to die for our sins. That through faith in Jesus,
Yeah.
we can receive forgiveness of our sins. Nothing else is needed because Jesus sacrificed already.
Yeah.
Jesus sacrificed his life for our sins. You see, many people go to different things to find substance and joy. But you can not find substance and joy except you find the one true God who is Jesus.
Fascinating. And were you always a Christian, or did you find it?
I grew up in a Christian home, but I knew nothing about God. And that's the same thing with many people today. They grew up in Christian homes, but they have not encountered Jesus. But 3 years ago, when I was in sin and addiction, Jesus encountered me. And he showed me that he is real. And he has appointed me to preach his gospel. Just like the scripture says, preach the gospel for all the nations of the world and make disciples of them.
Fascinating. Thank you very much. Cheers.
That's madness, that's blasphemy. You are a follower of Christ, you'll come in the body of the
Okay, so you don't agree with what he's saying?
I agree that people are lost,
Yeah.
but I don't agree that Christ comes for everyone. Because that means he's blaspheming Christ's words. He says, I'm not sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Does God change?
No.
God don't change. Why would Christ then change God's words?
Doesn't sound like it's plausible. No.
Exactly. So what Christianity's done is gathered themselves in because it was given to us by colonizers. The religion was given by colonizers. The book itself was written by Negroes, for the Negroes, for this time of understanding, which is the descendants of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. And the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the lost ones. So what's happening now? There's blasphemy going on in the Christian church.
So are you Christian?
We're not Christians. We're not modern day Christians.
Okay.
Because the first Christians were called Christians in Antioch, and they were called You find that in Acts.
Right, okay.
The first Christians are because they were the real follower. Bring it out.
Wait, where does it say that?
Yeah, so this is Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch,
back in Antioch, church again?
certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called.
It's Niger there, but when you go into that word, it means black.
We can bring it in the.
Does it?
It means black. In the blue letter, it means black. So they were calling us back then. So the real Christians are. So what's your ethnicity in terms of your forefathers?
I'll say white British.
So you'd be white British, so Caucasian. You'd be Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Where's your father from?
My father's half Polish.
Half Polish and what?
And English.
English. Okay, so so there, the Bible deals with 18 nations.
Yeah.
So what has happened through slavery and through colonization? No disrespect from your ancestors. Because let's be real, we have to be real and factual. Through your ancestors, the Bible has been misinterpreted. It has not been written differently, it's been misinterpreted. There's no private interpretation. I'm bringing you all the precept now to show you that this guy had no light in him when it comes to the word. Bring it out for me.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
We're going to stand in great boldness for what?
Before the face of such as have afflicted him. And made no account of his labours.
So all that Christian indoctrination that they've done on our ancestors, we're going to stand in great boldness and let you know that ain't going to run with us. We ain't no Christians up here like that. We're going to come as sure and as stern as the Messiah was. Because when he comes back, he's not coming back with hugs and kisses. He's coming back for war.
Real pleasure to meet you. And
let's I'm still going to do it.
When we talk about who the Israelites are, it's not about skin colour. Let's just get that straight. It's about seed line because nationality. Because we don't necessarily know if you're Israelite until that's why I was asking you your father, because Israelites could look like so-called white people, could look like Asian, could look Indian. We don't know, but majority are so-called black. But we're scattered throughout all the earth, in the Philippines, in Africa, in China. So
that's why some of our ones will sit there and say, "Oh, I'm white." But you go back generations. No, you're a black man.
Yeah.
You are a dark-skinned, melanated man. You are an Israelite.
Every time.
You know, Bob Marley, for example. Bob Marley is not a Negro.
Right, no?
His dad is a slave owner.
Really?
Yes. His dad's a slave owner. His dad is a Caucasian man.
Didn't know that.
I understand this shit. You best hope that you're not an Edomite.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you best be doing.
Sounds like it.
Because if you're an Edomite, I'm telling you this now, live your kingdom up, have fun. Have fun in your kingdom while you can. Because when the Messiah comes back,
it's a long day. What sort of, like, is there a name for the type of Christianity?
We are the Hebrew Israelites. There's no religion in what it is. It's a heritage.
Yeah. There's not like a. If like I was to look this sort of belief up on.
If you look up the Israelites, it will show you the Israelites.
Hebrew Israelites.
Hebrew Israelites. Okay.
And we're different from those who are living in.
Not the Israelis.
Yeah. No,
not
different.
Not the Jewish.
Yeah.
Remember, what's Ish? What does Ish mean?
Just, I don't know.
If you like
being
child,
of,
it's a suffix.
Yeah, a suffix.
I
went into.
Oh, sorry.
Remember, English is a bastard tongue.
Is it?
It is a bastard tongue because it's mixed with Latin, German, and something else. It's a bastard tongue.
And witchcraft, really.
And witchcraft, because that's why they say the word like spell your name.
Yeah.
Why am I putting a spell on my name?
Interesting. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say hello. Why am I saying hello to you?
Verse 9.
I do like you, Alfie. I
do.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
What nation of people were led into captivity?
The Hebrews. No? And the blacks, you mean?
There you go. The Hebrews and the blacks, yeah? Who led them into captivity, Alfie?
Black people?
Yeah. Who led our ancestors into captivity?
Well, I mean, a lot of different people. You know, the Europeans, the Arabs.
It's documented, Alfie. Don't do that now. It's documented worldwide and it's broadcast by the same people that did it. Alfie, don't do it.
Yeah. The Europeans traded slaves.
And what would they call themselves today, Alfie? Don't do it. Come on, be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves because we get told that we're black all the time.
Yeah.
So what colour did they call themselves, Alfie?
What, the Europeans?
Yeah, what colour did they call themselves, Alfie?
White.
They call themselves white. So the Caucasians led the Negroes into captivity. Read it again from the top.
This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So we got led into captivity.
Right.
You have to go into captivity. This is God's words. May God be true and every man a liar.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of who?
For the iniquity of their fathers.
Now give me that one I went in Jeremiah 16 and 19. Yeah. So this is for the iniquity of your fathers.
O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The other nations shall come unto you from the ends of the earth.
No, read it properly. Bro, why are you reading from this one? I told you, don't read from that one. This is your kingdom right now. You're a king. This is your kingdom. But when our kingdom comes, you're gonna see the blue king. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Not bad to use. You have to you have to now go to your great and be like, you're a motherfucker. You did God's people dirt.
Yeah.
You just hope that you ain't no either.
Okay. Yeah.
You said your name was again, sorry?
Alfie.
You know what? In the start of your album, Hashem Yoshai, now find Alfie to the kingdom. Yeah?
Right.
So if most are winning, if I win that throne, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna work for me.
Okay.
The same way I worked for my ancestors, work for your ancestors, you work for me.
Right, okay.
I'll try and treat you well.
Okay,
I'll try and
good.
treat you well. I'll try not to go so hard on you.
Yeah.
But don't say it's not me, it's the, you know?
You know, honestly, I think that's a really divisive way of looking at the world. And I think it's a bit, isn't it a bit racist?
Where is it to be racist? I love this question. You know what? Where is it to be racist?
To discriminate against another race?
No. To be racist is to be for your own. It's to be for your own person. To be a racist is not a crime. The act of racism is the crime. To be a racist, it means I'm just for my own. So I love my people. Yes, I am. I'm a racist. I love my people. I love my nation. You should be racist too. Love your nation. It doesn't mean I'm gonna sit there now and go and bully another nation. Crack on. We can't do. We're not racism. We're racist because we love our own. Because God is racist. He loves the Israelites. But the act of racism was makes it worse. And that's what your ancestors, they did an act they acted on it, so it becomes racism. You spilt blood.
I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced? That's what I'm saying. You have to study.
But do you think there's a problem in just saying like, when our race takes over, you're going to be...
Okay.
That is what you're saying.
No, that's what God said. That's what God says.
Sure, it's scripture, but is that what you're saying?
That's what God says. Not what I'm saying, that's what God says.
But you're affirming what?
I agree with the Most High.
Okay, so you are saying that.
God says it, but I'm not going to disagree with him before, because that's what got us in this captivity.
But at least take responsibility for what you're saying.
Yeah, we are.
You're saying like, black people are going to take over, basically. Yeah. And oppress white people.
Yeah, because God said it.
Because God said it.
Yes.
That's racist.
God is really racist. I just told you God's racist.
Yeah.
God is racist.
Yeah.
That's what people don't like. The simple fact that God has a chosen nation of people. But what happened? We didn't keep his laws. So Negroes, this is why we have to take accountability of our actions. Your ancestors are gonna have to do that one day. And I
just think you can play that game forever though.
We're not in none of those houses. We're not in number 10 Downing Street. We're not sitting on the Parliament throne, even though that is our throne. Because King James is a Negro from the tribe of Judah. He's a black man from the tribe of Judah. And
you're saying King James was black?
Yeah? King James is a black man. It's in there. Go look it back in the palace. King James is a black man from the tribe of Judah that got the Bible authorized by Negro scholars who are Hebrew.
Yeah.
This is all history that your ancestors are hiding from you. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a very rude awakening. This is why I say I like you. You're very attentive to listen.
Thank you.
You have to start digging up your ancestors and seeing what they've done. Because they've done a lot.
To be honest, I don't like the way you speak about my ancestors.
Oh, but it's alright for you to plaster my ancestors. No, but listen, you
have no idea where I come from.
But that's what I'm saying.
You have no idea what my ancestors have done, and just to say that they're slave traders.
That's what I said. What did I say beforehand?
Yeah, you asked what race I was.
What did I say? Because hope that you're not an Edomite.
But just because some white people own slaves, it's a bit rude of you to dishonor my ancestors by saying that they were slave traders as well.
Did I not just read?
You read do you take that back? Do you take that back actually?
No, because it's in the book.
We've experienced it.
Just because some white people own slaves in the past.
Majority of white people own slaves in the
past. No, not the majority. Not the majority. Most white people lived and worked in this country, never had anything to do with the slave trade. Just because a small minority of people did own and trade slaves who are white. I just think you have no idea what my ancestors have been through or what they've done. And just to say they were slave traders is disrespectful. To be honest.
Look, okay, I will apologise and make the assumption of that, yeah?
Thank you.
I'll apologise for that.
Good, I'm glad.
I'm not knocking you, yeah? Defend your ancestors. Defend them.
Yeah.
Same way I'm up here defending mine.
Right.
See, I'm not doing it in a rude way. Because you're saying to me it's rude that I talk about your ancestors like that.
Yeah.
I think it's rude that your ancestors sit there and pass out slavery films all day.
But you have no idea who my ancestors are. Half of my ancestors came from Poland, you know.
Yeah,
had nothing to do with slaves.
Yeah, but
they were oppressed by the Russians, you know.
You best hope you're not Edomite. Yeah. You best hope that one of your ancestors come up and say, yo, you need to wake up, man, wake up. You're not Esau. You best hope that you're not Esau, Ishmael, Moab, Hagarine. You best hope that you're not Hamite. Yeah, you best hope that you're not other nation. You best hope that you're an Israelite. You best hope and pray you're an Israelite. But like we said, we can't sit on that.
It's been a pleasure, and really we've crossed swords, but it's interesting to learn about it.
It's good. Iron sharpen the iron.
Yeah, indeed.
Iron sharpen the iron. So go and you know.
Well,
do your research.
Better get on, but
get on, man. Get on. That's all right, man. Have a good day.
Take care, man. You too.
Take care of yourself.
Oh dear. A little part of me just snapped there. So this is kind of inadvertently becoming a bit of a religious episode. We just had a big conversation with some Christians over there. But over here we've got something really interesting, which I'm just going to show you guys. There's a mosque. And it's called, I'll just show you up here. You can just see the big green thing up there, and it's called Al-Aqsa Mosque. Now, if you know anything about the Middle East conflicts or about Islam, you'll know that one of the biggest most important mosques in the Islamic tradition is Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is the mosque in Jerusalem that was the old site of the Temple of Solomon, the Jewish temples during the biblical times. And it was turned into a mosque. That site was turned into a mosque sometime after the Arab conquest, when the Holy Lands, Palestine, Israel, whatever you want to say, became Muslim. They turned the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the site of the old Jewish temple, into Al-Aqsa Mosque. And you just see over there, that is the what this mosque here in Tottenham is named after. Here we've got some Ge'ez scripts, which is the script of the Ethiopia. A bunch of languages of East Africa are written in this script. Languages like Amharic, and there are a few others, but Amharic is the main one. And this is the only one of the only writing systems that are native to the African continent that are still used. Obviously, most African languages today are written in the Latin alphabet, languages like, you know, Twi or Yoruba or whatever. But languages like Amharic and some others are still written in this fascinating, really beautiful script. And I'm presuming this is I don't know, but it looks like an Ethiopian shop. Just looking at my Aura Ring stats while I was having that conversation with those guys. Let's see what state I was in. Actually quite relaxed. It's interesting. Right, well that was a very interesting time at this presumably Ethiopian bar. I just had a little Coke there and had a little brief chat with the guys there. Very interesting. I mean, the cultural diversity of London just never ceases to amaze me. Over here, we've got a British pub, the Fountain Hotel, which is quite weird because pretty much all the rest of the street is very multicultural. You know, there's not much pubs down that street we were just on. But it might just be quite interesting to have a look in at this pub over here and see what it's like. Let's go have a look at the Fountain Hotel. See if we can get a pint. Arrived at this pub here. Is it someone's birthday? Okay. Cool. Thank you, mate. £3.10 for a pint, for half a pint. Almost cheap. Okay, and this is the pub garden out here. I think this is where we're gonna have to hide from the potential copyright strikes this vlog will get if I continue indoors. Looks like there was some football playing. I think it was Bayern Munich v PSG. And yeah, we're just gonna sit out here. Pretty empty, to be honest. Not many people here, which is funny. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? It's a Saturday at 6 o'clock, and this pub's completely empty. Really weird. I don't know. I just get the vibe that wouldn't have been the case 10 years ago. But anyway, let's see what this pint's like. Oh, getting too old for this. Okay, well, that was a very nice pint at Fountain Hotel. And yeah, the sun's kind of setting now. Evening is descending over Tottenham, London's roughest borough. But before we go, I think let's get some food, because I'm a little bit hungry and there's some really interesting places. And I think I know just the place, just over here. Okay, so I've got a choice of places to go to. I've got this one over here, Zam Saray, okay, a Jambo restaurant. And it does Ugandan, African and Jamaican cuisine. Okay, that's option number one. But then over here, we've got this place. Let me show you guys. This place over here, which is called the Tree of Eternal Life restaurant. You sit over there, Tree of Eternal Life. So I think the second one sounds like it has like a better name, sounds more exciting. But the first one just looks a bit too interesting not to go. Yeah, it's got to be the first one. It's got to be the first one. Let's see if they're all right with the camera. All right, so I kind of lost all my chances there. Yeah, they weren't very happy about me having a camera. So yeah, let's go back out and see what else we can find. That's it. This place over here looks quite interesting. It's a Congolese place. I'm going to be the first person in my lineage to have Congolese foods. Looks like it's another spot where people go to hang out. Hello, how are you? All right. Okay, let's see if we can have more luck in the Congolese restaurant. Do I just sit wherever? Okay, thank you. Alright, so it looks like we've got the all clear to sit down here in this Congolese restaurant. And this is really pretty cool, so you guys want to see what it's like. I'll just sit down here. Really pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty surreal. I don't want to get people in here. My realisation about people at Tottenham tonight is they're tough crowds. They're quite eccentric and quite aggressive. So I'm not don't want to ruffle any feathers. Well, what do you guys think I should get at this Congolese place? Let me show you the options I have, the things I've been considering. So got a choice. We've got beef stew, pretty standard. We've got makoso, which is pork back feet. Sounds quite interesting. Smoked turkey tail. Barbecue cubes of baby lamb meat. Liboke na ngulu. Don't know what that one is. Yeah, I'm thinking the beef stew, to be honest. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any of my Congolese subscribers, tell me what you think I should have got. I mean, it'll be too late by the time you watch this because I'll already have ordered it, but maybe you can manifest it. So, what would you recommend to get?
You want some meat or you want some fish?
Some meat.
You can get this meat.
Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get this one and this one because it's go together.
Okay.
Because this one is some leaves.
Right. So I've just been given some. I'll show you some. Some lamb, and these are some dumplings. Oh, brilliant! Thank you very much.
And this is the veg, yeah?
Oh, brilliant!
Enjoy.
Thank you. And I've just been given some of this as well. which is basically spinach cooked in peanuts. So yeah, pretty weird, but we're gonna see what it's like. Yeah, let's crack into it. There we go. Okay, my honest thoughts. The meat is very nice. The dumplings, I'm not quite sure about. Yeah, but still a lot more to go. So maybe I'm going to reconcile myself with it by the end of this video. I'm talking about the chili as well. Well, one thing I will say is I ordered quite a lot of foods. I don't know why the waitress recommended I order so much stuff. I don't know what sort of appetite she thinks I have, but yeah, I think we'll soldier through it. You know, I don't want to waste these good foods. Okay, guys, I wasn't sure about this. I'll be honest. This stuff, this kind of spinach and peanut butter stuff. That's actually really nice. Didn't have much expectations for it, but it's actually really nice. Now, one thing I will say though is it's extremely spicy. Not even the chili sauce, just the, I don't know what it is. I guess the meat. Yeah, it's pretty hot. But I'm gonna power on through. How the other guys say from earlier, my Edomite tongue is just not cut out for this Israelite food. I'm not sure about the meat. It does taste a bit weird. Well, it's all very nice, but what I've ordered is kind of enough for two. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it. I'm just going to have to carry a bunch of Congolese food back home. Well, what do you guys reckon I should do? Should I just lock in eating this rather weird tasting meat? I feel too bad doing anything else. I don't want to offend the waitress who's recommended this to me. Got too much of a connection, you know, I don't want to ruin it. Right, okay. Ooh. Well, that was a very interesting time at the Congolese restaurant, Belle Congolese, in Tottenham. Yeah, really nice food, really interesting. Very cool little internet cafe in here. Yeah, very interesting time. Honestly, the food was really nice and really unique and cool. But I just got full very quickly. So yeah, I felt a bit bad. I just couldn't finish it. The waitress didn't seem very happy with me for not finishing it. But I'm a big believer in if you're not hungry, don't eat. You know, that's my life philosophy. So yeah, I'm just gonna wander up the streets, see if there's anything left to see before we get back on the tube. And yeah, that's Tottenham, guys. Honestly, my impressions of Tottenham is it's pretty nice actually. You know, I came for like a really rough. Hey mate, how you doing? All right. I came for a really sort of rough aesthetic because it's meant to be one of the rougher parts of London. But I ended up just getting a really nice cultural experience. It's really been quite pleasant. It hasn't felt very rough, Tottenham, to be honest. Yeah, I just had a very fun cultural time. So yeah, but I'll probably do a few more of these in the future. So be on the lookout, guys. But one thing I will say is it certainly does feel extremely different to Chelsea. Excuse me. Can I ask you what you're doing here?
Come and look here. That says everything.
Reparations.
Read it through. All the information there.
Okay.
Does it interest you?
I was
Are you a racist?
just curious.
Are you a Nazi?
No, I'm not.
How do I know you're not a Nazi?
Yeah, you don't.
Exactly.
Guess you just have to trust me.
Exactly. So you're a suspect racist.
Right.
Suspect
Okay.
Nazi.
Okay. This doesn't make much sense to me. Can you sort of talk it through?
No, read it through, because I'm going now. You see I was backing up. You should come earlier when I had the seats out and sat down for conversation. Why do you wait till I'm packing up to come with the camera? You should have come and set, look, I put the table out there. I had all the chairs out there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, well I was busy earlier, but
okay. Well, when you have more time, come
okay.
I'll be here and you'll see the seats.
All right, mate.
That's what I'm here for.
All right.
That's why I put the chairs out to relax and explain what I do.
Okay, I see.
Don't try smart, come, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
not trying smart.
Come it straight. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, I can't get like one word about what you're doing, just to go away and think about.
I told you I had the seats there. You should have come earlier.
Priority
of time.
Right.
If this was important to you, you'd be here
mate.
and sat down and listened to the conversation.
All right.
That's an intelligent conversation, correct?
Yeah. Well, next time, mate. Next time.
Of course. Because racist, suspect Nazis always try and get some trick.
Today. Well,
so that's why you're a suspect.
Okay. Well, all right, mate. Take care. Bye.
You see?
Wow. Certainly some interesting people here in Tottenham. Not sure if I should have allowed that, to be honest, but yeah. I don't know why he's calling me a Nazi. He was the one with a fucking swastika on his poster, but yeah. Obviously recent news about the Israel-Palestine conflicts, death to the IOF. The IOF is kind of a way of saying if someone's more pro-Palestinian, they'll often refer to the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, as the IOF, the Israeli Offensive Force. Yeah, and obviously that's referencing a chant that was made in Glastonbury by Bob Villan, literally like last week, I think. Alright, well, just made it to the tube station over here. Seven Sisters. Let's go down. Where are we going? Just want to get to King's Cross, I guess. King's Cross. Do you have hands? Yeah. You're welcome. Alright, well, we've made it here to the Seven Sisters station, and yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Don't know why I'm still filming. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it here, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, found it interesting. And I'm going to do more of these in the future, so look out for that. But yeah, apart from that, thanks very much as always for watching. Been a pleasure. And yeah, see you guys very soon. Take care.